This is the NBA on 2K Sports. Welcome, fans. Friday Hoops Fest coming up next. It's the Atlanta Hawks going up against the Milwaukee Bucks. And that's all for now. Time to hand it over to Kevin Harlan and the rest of the 2K Sports crew. I'll be back with more at halftime.
And both sides on the floor getting ready for the game ahead, and it's almost that time. Hello again, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr. And we're ready to bring you the NBA on 2K Sports. A quick check now at the starting five for both teams. First for Atlanta, Jeff Teague and Lou Williams, the backcourt. And holding down the middle, a tremendously hard-working and versatile big man out of the Dominican Republic, Al Horford. Then there's Kyle Korver, and it's Millsap in at the 4 slot. And for Milwaukee, Robertson is out there with McLaughlin. We've got Cunningham, a very solid big man who'll be making every effort to control the glass and make some big plays under the rim. Then it's Dandridge, and it's Smith in at the 4 spot. So Atlanta will get the first possession. Outside Williams. He passes to Korver. He kicks it to Millsap. Fades away. That's good. Millsap's got the first basket of the game for the Hawks.
He's converting it into points, but the defense stood tall there.
Leads him in there. Millsap kicks to T. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
Well, keep an eye on this, Kevin. His ability to double clutch in midair and still make shots is incredible. Just unbelievable body control.
And here's another thing about him, Steve. Every time he gets his hands on the ball in the backcourt, he's a one-man fast break.
Free throw good, Teague. And so Teague gets 2 free throws.
And at the free throw line, it's all about consistency with him. Same routine, same stroke.
Robertson dishes to Smith.
Yeah, no mistakes on the offensive execution there.
He's also a scoring threat now, and a guy we can't leave open. They'll be watching him, Kevin.
And as always, Doris, thank you. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play.
Terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the hit.
That's how you do it, the bump and the bucket.
The Bucks shooting their first free throw of the game right now. That free throw good from Dandridge. Atlanta with the ball. Outside T. Williams. Back to T. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Horford. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
Yeah, 3 out of 4 from the floor, so a good start for this club.
So it's the Bucks now. They trail by 1. Robertson passes to Cunningham. And stolen by Horford. Knocked away to the inside. Cunningham gets the bucket. Cunningham's got his first points of the game.
4 or 5 shots have dropped for them already. Not a bad way to get things started. The fadeaway was the right shot there because it got his attempt away from the defender, but the touch was poor.
McLaughlin the pass to Cunningham. And the shot is good.
Here it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great position inside.
In this quarter, he's really been off the mark. He just looks a little bit unsettled.
And that one's good.
Gotta love the finger roll up and over the defense.
There's 57 seconds left to play in the first. Schroeder passes to Jenkins. The dish to Horford. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
Well, at least the defender got his money's worth on that one.
Yep, that was an easy whistle for the official.
For Atlanta, they have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
Well, you look at the numbers from a season ago, guys. This was one of the worst free throw shooting teams in the NBA, 72%.
First free throw is good. He doesn't get the second one. Bucks leading by 4. Robertson dishes to Allen. The feed now to Brown. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Brown's got the opening field goal of the second quarter for Milwaukee. An indication there of why the scoreboard looks like it does. Very passive defense.
But the finish was anything but passive.
No, he hammered that down, Clark. Superb above the rim action.
So it's Atlanta now after the basket by Milwaukee. Here's Jenkins. And the jumper is on the mark. Jenkins got his first bucket in this one. So it's the Hawks now. Carroll kicks to Jenkins. Brand right side. Brown on him. Shoots from 8. Brand, good. Brand's got his first 2 points of the night.
Now the shots are starting to fall a little bit more than they did in the first quarter.
Yeah, they say it's not how you drive, it's how you arrive in golf. Well, a shaky start can be overcome because now they're starting to heat up.
You know, they've been so effective when they've been able to get the ball inside.
Some real shortcomings from this defense. I mean, they've given up 5 straight looks in the paint.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
Well, I like the fact they've already been getting a lot of high-quality shots in the paint.
Yeah, I do too, and I think they're also getting some good looks in transition, doing a nice job of running the floor.
The Hawks trail by 5. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Schroeder passes to Jenkins. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
Well, you allow them to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, I think you got to foul them, and free throws are better than a layup.
No good on that one. Paul Millsap's checked in for the Hawks. And he sinks the second. And so it's Milwaukee now. They lead by 4. Robertson with it. He feeds it to Davis. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. That one is on Brand. The Bucks shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
2 shots.
And that one falls for Davis. Both free throws good for Davis.
Guys, Millsap had the second best plus-minus in the league 2 seasons ago. He can really help this team.
A steady vet. Thank you, Doris.
Yeah, one of the savviest players you'll see, no doubt.
The Bucks have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4.
At the line for 2.
The first one falls.
You know, they've changed their game here in the second, getting a little bit more physical, playing with some toughness now.
And, you know, this lead is going to grow if they can continue to get to the free throw line.
Al Horford is checked in for the Hawks. And Brown drops them both. The Hawks trail by 8. Here's Schroeder. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. The Hawks shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
2 shots.
First one falls for Kyle Korver. He's checked in for Damari Carroll. Both free throws good from Schroeder. And Jenkins kicks to Schroeder. .105 left here in the second. Korver. That's good on the jump shot. 7 seconds left in the first half. Smooth as silk on the finger roll. Williams has got his second basket of the night. More terrific basketball in store for us tonight. Here's Dandridge. McLaughlin the pass, Dandridge. Down low. A nice shot by McLaughlin. McLaughlin's got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for the Bucks. Robertson dishes to Cunningham. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
Ah, that's bringing it down hard.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Robertson against T. Here's Cunningham, and it's good. Off through contact, hits the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
Their interior defense has been dismal.
Yeah, and unfortunately, their offense in the paint hasn't been a whole lot better.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Williams kicks to Millsap. And the rejection by Smith. Dandridge passes to Robertson, and he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
Impressive play there, and they have been really good offensively.
Piling up the points en route to this big lead, guys. I mean, they've been unstoppable.
Now here's Williams. Millsap, covered by Smith. Outside Williams. Shot clock at 5. To stop the run. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Williams has got 6 points.
And they get one to go now after missing their first 3 shots. Maybe this will kick them into gear.
Robertson drives in.
Well, they've done a great job of getting into the middle of that defense and scoring in the paint.
Well, and that's why they're on this run, guys. They're getting the ball inside and getting really high percentage looks.
They're on an 11-2 run. Allen dishes to Davis. Back to Allen. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Now, you got to make a defensive adjustment here, Clark. Time to collapse inside, force the ball back out on the perimeter, make them beat you from long range.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Outside Teague. Horford the pass to Teague. He kicks to Williams. Williams gets a screen from Horford. Williams attacking. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two. The Hawks have scored 6 points from their 8 attempts at the line so far. That's good from Williams. And the Hawks making a change here. Millsap's checked in. And both free throws good for Williams. And so it's Milwaukee with it. Robertson kicks to Allen. Pass to Smith. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot two. Paul Millsap picks one up.
Well, at least the defender got his money's worth on that one.
Yep, that was an easy whistle for the official.
The Bucks have been at their finest form at the free throw line tonight. 8 attempts, 8 makes. And the first one at the line is good. McLaughlin's checked in for Milwaukee. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. On the wing, Williams. Back to Teague. Millsap a screen on Allen. Here's Teague. Shot clock at 6. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here.
And you got to mention his free throw shooting from last season. An outstanding 88%.
You know, he really did excel at the stripe. I mean, they couldn't have asked for too much more from him when it came to knocking down free throws.
And the first one comes. For the Hawks, Al Horford is checked in for Millsap, and John Jenkins subbed in for Kyle Korver. He's off on the second, and it's Milwaukee's ball. They're on a 15-5 run here. Robertson dishes to Allen. Allen's got 5 points so far.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint. I guess the good news is they've taken away the outside shot.
Well, you know what? It doesn't matter how good their perimeter defense is if they're going to allow inside looks as easy as that.
26 seconds left to play here in the third. Here's Cunningham. Puts the lead pass in front of him. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Yeah, the defender draped all over him.
Pretty plain and simple. Got him good there.
The Bucks have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances.
At the line for 2.
And he knocks down the first one. And the Hawks making a change here. And McLaughlin drills both of them. It's stolen by Smith. Pass to Dandridge. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Giving up these easy chances is going to do wonders for their confidence.
Davis is checked in for Atlanta. McLaughlin comes in for Robertson.
At the line for one.
Dandridge, no good on the free throw. Dandridge against Williams. A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. And that one's good. Millsap.
Superb assist there. He played the role of the maestro on that one.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. Horford sets a screen for T. Horford dishes to T. Horford. And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a three-point play.
How about that play? Great body control. Still manages to finish the play despite the contact.
You know, when that whistle blows, you're not done. Get greedy and find a way to knock it down.
Shooting for Atlanta. Al Horford.
That's good from Horford. Williams against McLaughlin. Knocked loose. Off they go on a 3-on-1 break. And it's slammed in by Smith.
Textbook example there of how to use defense to create offense.
Yeah, beautiful transition play after the steal all the way to the basket.
Wasted no time going from defense to offense.
It feels like they're starting to pick up the intensity as the game itself starts to get a little more tight and close.
Here's T. After the basket by Milwaukee. Dishes it to Korver. And that comes off the assist by Jeff T.
D there, guys, was pretty much non-existent. I mean, you can't leave a good shooter like that open.
Milwaukee leading by 11. Here's Robertson. That's good.
He's really done a nice job taking advantage of his opportunities in this half.
Williams with the ball. The dish to T. Passes to Korver. They grab their own miss. Horford. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort. Schroeder kicks to Jenkins from outside the arc, and the shot is good.
They are killing them with that three-point shot here in the second half.
Well, the defense fully stretched out trying to stop that shot and still not able to get it done.
From deep, Robertson misses the shot, and so the Bucks take the win. It was a solid win, Clark.
Yeah, it was, and I think it came down to will more than skill. They went out and got this one.
Thank you for joining us for this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. For Clark, Steve, and Doris, and the rest of the crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next time. Last but not least, here is your Jordan Player of the Game, Oscar Robertson.